Should you watch Eden Zero? Eden Zero Season 2 just came out, and many of you are probably wondering if watching Eden Zero is even worth it to begin with. My answer for that is yes. You should definitely watch Eden Zero, especially Season 2. However, here is something you need to know before you watch Eden Zero. Eden Zero is a dark, sci-fi fantasy. At first look you might think it's just Firetail in space, however that's absolutely not the case. Yes, few characters do look similar because of the art style, while others are just the same characters copied from the author's previous work, with few minor changes. However, that has its own logical explanation what I'll make a video about at a later time. However, despite the similarities and the references between Firetail and Eden Zero, the two series have a drastically different tone. Firetail was about family, friendship and the bond made in the guild of Firetail, so it tends to be much more light-hearted, despite it still being dark enough in the manga at least. Eden Zero, on the other hand, isn't afraid to show the dark side of the world. Eden Zero is much more grounded down, and it often makes fun of or points out how thinking in a naive way can lead you to your own death. It often shows how peaceful approaches aren't always the solution, and how not everyone can be your friend or can be forgiven. Eden Zero at surface level can be seen as just a simple sci-fi fantasy adventure story, where the main goal is to find an almighty entity called Mother, where in reality it is about something much deeper and complex. Eden Zero is about the choices we make, and how said choices affect our life and the life of others. Each path we walk down leads to somewhere with its own share of consequences, and even if the paths are already there for us to take, what path we walk down is up to our own choices. Eden Zero also teaches us that even if we walk down the wrong path once, there is always a second chance to take the right path and try fixing what we did wrong in the past. Even if people don't forgive us for what we did, we should still try to do better. Take Wise for example. He became a member of a really dangerous gang on his home planet. And then he even robbed his own gang because he trusted no one. He backstabbed the people who he called friends and family just to satisfy his own ego and greed. He clearly walked down the wrong path. However, after joining the crew of Eden Zero, he slowly started to realize his own mistakes. He slowly realized what he done wasn't the correct thing to do. And ever since, he does everything in his power to help out his new friends. He does everything in his power to fix the mistakes he done in the past. Eden Zero teaches us that some people are not actually bad, they just made the wrong choices in life. They took the wrong path, what led them to do bad things, will at the same time show us that some people can be helped because they are far down the wrong road to be saved. Kurenai, for example, is the exact opposite of Wise. She never tried to fix her own mistakes. She never tried to do better or to think what her actions lead to. Kurenai was so far down the road of the wrong choices that even at her final moments, she never looked back, she never thought about turning back and try to make the right choice. Eden Zero is about what choices we make in life and what result said choices can bring to us and others around us. It's about how we influence our own life with our own choices and actions. It's about how we should think about the consequences what our actions can bring before we do something, and how even if we strayed from the right path, we still can try to fix our mistakes, because people can change. Compared to Firetail, where the main focus of the story was always the guild and its members, Eden Zero focuses more on how the choices of few can influence the world and what direction does it takes for the better or the worse. Eden Zero is also about many more things but deeply relate to this topic, for I can't really talk about said things without giving away spoilers for Season 2 and Season 3. So I highly recommend you to watch Eden Zero Season 2 because the events what will happen in said season will greatly influence the future of the story, setting down the main foundation and the direction what the story will follow. Well, this was just some space guy, but you can just call me Space G. If you enjoyed this Eden Zero video, please consider liking the video and subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. Also, let me know how much you enjoyed Eden Zero so far, and see you guys in space. Bye!